My name is Maria Löfgren and I'm a Swedish illustrator and author. When I first came up with the idea for this book, My Grandma the Chameleon, I thought about how older women are usually portrayed in children's books. And usually they're good at baking cinnamon rolls, they're serving pancakes and so on, which is lovely, but it doesn't really tell us much about who they are. So I wanted to tell a story about a grandma who's had many different exciting adventures in her life. She's had different professions and interests. Maybe she's a bit like a chameleon, good at blending in with places. So we get to go with Ari, the grandchild, on a game of hide and seek in Grandma's strange house. Every room tells us something about Grandma's story, and if we look closely, we can see her somewhere hiding on every spread. One of my favorite scenes in the book is this one, the closet. In here, Grandma's clothes tell us about her different jobs and interests. Apparently, she's been into diving, beekeeping, science, maybe dancing, and there she is, hiding inside her old diving gear. I wonder when she used these boots with extra bouncy heels. And look, she's knitted a little hat. Maybe it's for one of her ducks. She keeps two very helpful ducks in the house. In every room, one of Grandma's 10 chameleons is hiding, and I think they love exploring the house as much as Ari does. When I read facts about chameleons, I learned that they are very sensitive to dehydration, so Grandma has placed water bowls all over the place. Clearly she's given up on keeping the chameleons in cages, so it's a good thing that Ari is happy to help when she needs to find them. When I came up with names for Grandma's chameleons, they were a mix of both fancy and everyday names. Some of them were named after gods and monsters like Odin and Godzilla, others after vegetables, and two of them were actually named after my cats, Kent and Softie. In Swedish their names are Kenta and Stoffe. Kenta and Stoffe are really good at hiding actually, both in our garden and inside our house. I love to sneak in fun details in my books, so I want to show you some of my favorites. Among Grandma's photographs on the wall, you can see that she met a quite famous primatologist, Jane Goodall. I think she was a very cool person, and I think young Grandma was a bit starstruck here. Another fun detail in the book hangs in the hall by the door. This is called näverlur in Swedish, and it's an old wooden instrument that people used in the past when they were herding cows. And one of these horns actually hung in my grandma's house, and every time I came to visit as a child, I wanted to blow that horn. And the sound was terrible, but she never said no because I enjoyed it so much. And I imagine Ari's grandma lets Ari blow this horn. I hope you enjoy reading My Grandma the Chameleon and that you'd like to help Ari play hide and seek. Thanks for listening.